chat box. We are very sorry for that because of power cut. We are, yes, the power cut. There was a repetitive power cut. For this reason the class is hampered. So okay, I am starting from the first. So application of equilibrium in the chemistry. First of all, it is the precipitation, and I have discussed how the precipitation is linked with the different equilibrium parameter, that is here the terms used, that is the equilibrium product and also the Ksp value, that is the value of the solubility product. Okay. Now next one, that is Le Chatelier principle, we know it, and common ion effect we also know it. Now how these two are used in qualitative inorganic analysis. Okay, here I have written down the cations and anions, which these are not all of these, it is the some specific example I have taken. Now these cations and anions are classified in different groups in the analysis. Now these are used, that is the cations or anions are precipitated in different form, and how we using these, that is the Le Chatelier principle and common ion effect, will be discussed now. That is, first of all, in group 3 there the cations and anions we have to precipitate out is iron 3 plus and aluminium 3 plus. Here the medium is taken, is NH4OH plus NH4Cl. Here in the medium, just it is the before, after the H2S is passed in the H2S group 2, here H2S is passed. In group 3 NH4OH in presence of NH4Cl is used. Now this is a weak electrolyte, it is a strong electrolyte. This electrolyte dissociates completely, and the concentration of NH4 plus will be higher in the solution, will suppress the dissociation of NH4OH. So here an equilibrium is exist in the solution phase. We have to precipitate FeOH whole thrice and AlOH whole thrice because using of NH4OH. So it is only to right way to use NH4Cl in presence of NH4OH. It is the application of at a time, that is the Le Chatelier principle and also the common ion effect. Again, in group 2 we used HCl in H2S in presence of HCl. Here HCl is used to suppress the dissociation of sulfide. HCl is used to suppress the dissociation of sulfide because it produces H plus and Cl minus. H2S it is a weak electrolyte with respect to HCl. So here the higher concentration of H plus will suppress the dissociation of H2S. So in this way we use the second point, that is Le Chatelier principle and also common ion effect. In group 5, there the cations present are barium, strontium, these cations are present. Now we have to precipitate it in form of carbonate. For this reason we should use ammonium carbonate in presence of NH4Cl. Here also same, that is it is a strong, it is weak electrolyte, the strong electrolyte dissociate completely and it will suppress the dissociation of weak electrolytes, forming an appropriate value of the Ksp. So all are depending on the value of Ksp. Okay. So these are the applications of equilibrium, that is different parameter which we have learned from equilibrium in chemistry. Now we will solve some problem, 2 or 3 problem regarding to that chapter, and we will end this chapter. On the next day we will start with the new problem, that is new chapter. Okay. Okay, write it down. A solution has been prepared by a solution has been prepared by a solution has been prepared by dissolving 0.63 gram of nitric acid in 100 ml water. By dissolving 0.63 gram of nitric acid in 100 ml water. Full stop. What is its pH value, assuming that the acid is completely dissociated? What is its pH value? We have to calculate the pH. We know pH equal to negative logarithm of concentration of H3O plus. Now 0.63 gram is dissolved in 100 ml. Now for this we have to simplify this, that is in 1 liter 6.3 gram of HNO3 dissolved. Now what is the molecular weight of HNO3? The molar mass of HNO3 is equal to 63. So molarity equal to 6.3 divided by 63, that is equal to 0.1. Now as it is a strong electrolyte, we know the dissociation, that is HNO3 produces H plus NO3 minus, that is the concentration remains same, 1 mole to 1 mole. Okay. Now we have to put the value, that is the concentration of H plus. So pH equal to minus logarithm of concentration of H plus, that is 0.1, so minus log 1 into 10 to the power minus 1, that is equal to minus 1 minus log of 1, log 1 having value 0, so the pH is equal to 1. Understood? Understood? Yes, very good. So again write on another problem. May I rub this board? Have you written this, completed this? I think the top portion is completed. So I am writing down the problem first, then we will solve it. Next, calculate the solubility of silver bromide. Calculate the solubility of silver bromide AgBr, given Ksp of AgBr is equal to, the value is given 7.7 into 10 to the power minus 13 mole square L to the power minus 2. 7.7 into 10 to the power minus 13 mole square L to the power minus 2. So what is the basic way we have to find out? First of all, writing down the Ksp. AgBr dissociates as Ag plus Br minus. Assuming, or assuming S mole per liter is the solubility. So, the concentration of Ag plus is S, Br minus also S. Calculate the solubility. So, the Ksp equal to concentration of Ag plus into concentration of Br minus. From equilibrium equation it is S into S, that is S square. Okay. Now, the data is given S square, that is equal to 7.7 into 10 to the power minus 13. Now, square root of this value we will get the answer. It will be 8.77 into 10 to the power minus 7. S equal to root over of that is 7.7 into 10 to the power minus 13. For simplifying this, how can we simplify it? That is, write it down 77, that we have multiplied it. So, it will be 10 to the power minus 14. So, 77 into 10 to the power minus 14. So, 77, the root over of 77, that is more than 8, because 9 into 9, that is 81, and 8 into 8, that is 64. So, it is greater than 8.5. So, roughly it is equal to 8.5 into 10 to the power minus 7. So, it will be the solubility, that is 8.5 into 10 to the power minus 7. Okay. So, 8.5 into 10 to the power minus 7, it will be the solubility of that. Have you done this? Very simple. First of all, writing down the equilibrium equation, assuming S mole per liter is the solubility. So, the Ksp equal to this. Again we will do a same type of problem, but here the stoichiometry is different. Okay. So, writing down the next problem, calculate the solubility of, just the data will change, calculate the solubility of A2X3 given Ksp of A2X3 is equal to 1.1 into 10 to the power minus 23. Ksp of A2X3 equal to 1.1 into 10 to the power minus 23. It is given. We have to follow the same path for the solving of this problem. Now, here the stoichiometry is different. So, first of all, write down the equilibrium equation. A2X3 equal to 2A3 plus 3X2 minus. Ksp, what will be the value of Ksp? It is equal to 2A square into 3x cube, assuming S mole per liter is the solubility. It becomes 2S, it becomes 3S. So, Ksp, that is equal to 2A, that is 2S square 3S cube. Okay. Now, simplifying it is 4S square into 27S cube, that is equal to 8108 S to the power 5, 108 into S to the power 5. Now, this data, the value of numeric data to this theoretical part is given, that is 1.1 into 10 to the power minus 23. So, in the next stage 108 S to the power 5, it is equal to 1.1 into 10 to the power minus 23. So, S to the power 5 equal to 1.1 into the power minus 23 divided by 108. Okay. So, in rough perspective, that is in the, we may assume it as 100. that is 10 square. So, it is equal to 1.1 into 10 to the power minus 25, 1.1 into 10 to the power minus 25 roughly. We may take this assumption. Now, in the next stage, s equal to the fifth root of 1.1 into 10 to the power minus 5. Now, 1.1 it will be round about 1, okay, and 10 to the power minus 25. If we find out the fifth root of that, then it will be 10 to the power minus 5. So, it is equal to 1 into 10 to the power minus 5. So, it will be the solubility of that. So, in this way we can solve out the problems regarding to that. Okay, students, have you understood this? We may solve one problem, but due to power cut there was a lag in time. Have you understood? From tomorrow we will start the next chapter, that is, it may be the redox. Very good.